right.
Monday.
Yes.
Starting off the week.
Never miss a Monday. Never miss a Monday. It's 52 that you're going to get in. Guaranteed.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Even if it's on a holiday. A lot of times they throw the holidays on the Mondays. Still got to get it in.
That's right.
That's not a vacation day for you.
Not a day off for workouts.
Not a day off for workouts. All right. So today we're going to need a weight of some sort. We will need a band. The lighter the better on this in this one. And then something to elevate. Okay, so it could be a step stool, like a kitchen stool, bathroom stool. It could be your Bosu. It could be a, if you have a fitness step. Actually can be done without it. If you absolutely don't have anything, no worries. We can do it just from the floor. It's a way of just elevating or, pun intended, taking up our that exercise a notch. So, but we have to get started with our jumping jacks, heel cups, crisscrosses as always. 10 of each of those. Ready? And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms out in front. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms wide, feet wide. Crisscross in the middle. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so the first one, this actually is a little bit too thick, too much tension for me to do this exercise properly if I grab onto both bands. So I'm actually only going to be pulling from one part of the band if you watch closely. You're going to stand on part of the band with one foot, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach down and grab part of the band where I can actually stand up. Okay, I don't want to have to go, if I grab both, I got to really push into it. Well, guess what? We're doing a single leg deadlift. So I'm going to be down, stand up nice and tall. Work my balance, stand up nice and tall. We're going to do that for 45 seconds. Core's going to be really tight. You might get 6, you might get 16. I don't know. It's going to be controlled, slow, but if you have too much tension in that band, you're going to know it. Second one we are going to do. We're going to do a lunge out. As we come out of the lunge, we do a halo around into a lunge on the other side. Out, halo around, lunge. Halo around, lunge. Okay? So, if you're lunging from the left comes around, finish with the right lunge to the right. Okay? So, it should feel really smooth. If it doesn't feel really smooth, halo the other direction. All right. Are we ready?
Yes. You have a stopwatch.
I do have a stopwatch. All right. We are going to knock out 45 seconds. Make sure I can stand all the way up. Good. And begin. So it's down and up nice and tall. If you have balance issues on the way down, just tap that toe back behind you and that will give you a little bit extra balance. Otherwise, work the posterior chain. Because the band is coming across the body, all of the core on this one side is also working. I really like this exercise.
Yeah, it's got a lot of elements to it, even though you can't really...
Doesn't seem like a lot.
Exactly.
You're like, oh, this is no big deal. But it really is targeting a lot of different elements. And time. And if you weren't feeling it in the hamstring booty on that one, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's amazing what a little band can do.
All right.
So we can do this
We'll
direction.
go sideways. Yeah, I think that's going to give us the best amount of space. Ready and begin. Side lunge, up and around, and side lunge the other side, up and around. Side lunge. Make sure the band is moving around your head, and that your head is not moving around the band. Open up those shoulders. Work those legs. Side to side. One more each side. And we can be done.
I don't want to be uneven.
And time. Woo!
Yeah. Feel those shoulders.
Right?
Yeah. Feels good.
You need this.
Yes.
This is good. This is a good Monday program. There are some people like, we'll do something on Friday. They're like, thank God you didn't put that on a Monday. Or something on a Wednesday. They're like, thank God you didn't put that on a Friday.
It's funny how certain exercises seem to be more appropriate
for certain days. Well, this is a great Monday workout for you guys. All right, I'm going to stopwatch over here.
And this one too, you might play around a little bit with where that band is going under your foot because, you know, if it's too much tension, you want to adjust that, or a little too much, then just kind of figure out where it's a good sweet spot.
All right, ready and begin. And one side might feel a little more balanced, a little more control than the other side. I would actually expect that.
Yeah.
If you were perfectly even on these, then that's awesome. Comment below what your secret is.
Yeah. What's the secret sauce?
What's the secret sauce on staying balanced evenly on both sides? Because I am not that person.
All right, make sure you keep that soft knee, hips back, hips forward, and don't be a hero. If you're losing your balance, just tap your toe behind you. It doesn't detract from anything.
Time.
It just makes it a better exercise.
Don't be a hero. Please.
You like that one, right?
We gotta do our.
Oh.
Is that break time yet?
I'm taking a break.
No. Put your drink down. We got one more to do.
Oh, you're tough on this Monday.
Well, we got stuff to do, coach.
All right, I'm back to it.
Ready and begin. Side lunge, halo. Step out. Up and around to the other side. Halo the other direction. As you come out of the halo, it should smoothly go right into that opposite side lunge. Oh.
Getting the rhythm down.
That's it. And time. Little shoulder roll.
Yeah.
Let me see your shoulder roll.
Shake
Okay. I don't believe we need the band anymore.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
We do.
Oh yeah, we need the band. Wah, wah, wah. I need more Celsius. This workout is brought to you by Celsius. A sparkling great energy drink that both boosts mental and physical performance.
There you go. There's your plug right there.
If only they would sponsor me. I wouldn't even take money. Just send me cases and cases of Celsius. I'm good to go, guys. Anybody knows a Celsius rep out there?
Send them your way.
Send them my way. Delicious. So, what we got today? We're starting with push-ups. And I have to say, after last month and this month, if you still are no good at push-ups, talk to us. Because you should be getting pretty daggone good at push-ups. I had a client do push-ups the other day, and she got shook out. She's like, I'm so happy I can do those from my toes. So that has been a goal of mine forever. Yes. It was so cool. Like, man, rocking out push-ups from your toes. So if you still need help with your technique or how to get the strength to actually do those push-ups, let us know. If that's a goal of yours, that's awesome. I think it's a fantastic goal. Me and my daughter, she wants to be able to go. She wants to go back to school, being able to do push-ups from her toes, so that in PE class she can show off a little bit.
There you go.
We're gonna do it.
I like that.
We're gonna do it. So it's a wide grip to narrow grip push-up. So I'm gonna start with my hands wide, And then I bring my hand over to where it's a little narrow. Then I go wide again. Then I go narrow again. Okay? Wide and narrow push-ups. You're going to do that 10 to 12 total reps. Okay? This counts. This counts. Right? Sometimes we do like a half to full and you have to do the whole thing as one.
Right.
Each time you do a push-up, it counts as one rep.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
We're going to do that for 4 minutes. That'll get you 3 sets, maybe 4 sets. If you get past that 4 sets, you're definitely not taking enough rest, or that push-up isn't challenging enough for you, which going wide to full, I don't know who that person is. By that 4th set, I will be on my knees doing some push-ups.
All right, are you ready?
No problem admitting that.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, and begin.
All right. Coach starts narrow to wide.
Yes, everybody has their own kind of technique.
I go wide and narrow.
Not a lot of chatter in this one.
Woo! Oh, I think I missed one. I only did not. There we go. Then you have got to shake that out.
Oh, goodness gracious. Woo! So those close grip push-ups, I'm gonna send a little more focus to those triceps, whereas when you go wider, we're gonna be focusing more on those pectoral muscles. So we're transitioning, you know, it's obviously still a push, so same muscles, core's gotta be working as well, but a little different focus on each of those.
When you do that narrow push-up, make sure your elbows aren't wide. I see a lot of people, they're still doing their push-ups and their elbows go out wide. If you're narrow, you're not going to be able to move well, okay? So narrow push-ups, you want your elbows to brush right back by your ribs. For the close, wide, they're still going back, albeit they are a little wider. Next set, coach.
All right, we delayed it long enough.
That's it. Still trying to get that full range of motion.
Keep breathing.
Ooh!
Goodness gracious.
I'm glad we did those halos and that warm up.
Yeah, get those shoulders warmed up and ready.
Oh.
All right, we still have plenty of time.
Yeah, over 90 seconds. It's going to get you at least one more set, maybe 2 if you've already started your second or third set.
I'm letting my heart rate come down.
I am too. I am too. You would think, we did those hand elevated push-ups last month, that you would think, oh, these are going to be even easier. They're not. You're moving laterally. You're really challenging that same muscle group at different angles and that different stimulus.
Yeah.
Boy, it takes its toll.
Sure does. Oh boy.
All right.
Here we go.
We can get another one in. Oh my goodness. It's all burning. You were going to go for 11 and 12 and
I was going to try, but
then thought,
might be a face plant.
thought differently. Thought differently.
My biceps are starting to help out, and that's what
Pump
I know.
up.
That's it. Chest and arms are done. Whew, okay.
Only 10 more seconds to go, then you get a nice
finish it out.
long rest.
Full minute. Full minute of rest.
All right. Our next exercise, next movement is going to be a split squat. So, for that split squat, you want knee, hip, shoulder, ear. One straight line so that when we go up, it still goes straight up, straight down. You don't want to have to come forward to go back. Now, to take it up a notch, we are going to do a rear foot elevated split squat. Still get lined up, straight up, and back down. If you are going to add a weight, you can do the goblet hold, you can do the half rack, or that full, or that suitcase. Any one of those options is a great option for you.
Taking it down?
I'm taking it down. That's a bit much.
Just watch your, it's not quite set up there. And with the rear foot elevated, you're going to be sending more of the force down through that front foot. So there really isn't much of anything through that back foot, just maybe a little stability, but really focus that energy on your front leg.
If you have that Bosu that you're using, because of the instability back there, that takes it up a whole nother notch too.
So typically, when I deal with the Bosu, I don't do quite as heavy as I would if it was a more stable surface. She
says that because we were using the same weight. And she wants to just call me out. All on YouTube.
Keep it slow and steady. As you come out of that squat, that's a good time to exhale. Lower down, inhale. All right. And then heart rate. Come down a little bit. Bless you. So summer allergies.
That it is. That it is. They get me. Woo! Nothing gets my heart rate going like squats.
I know. Using a lot of leg muscle.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Let me go. A lot of snap, crackle, and popping going on over here.
If you listen to our Living Fit 40 and Beyond latest vlogcast, you get a little recommendation on that.
What supplement makes my knees not so noisy? Oh, my goodness. Throw in a little music so I don't have to listen to myself. Breathe.
Or joints popping or...
Joints popping.
All right, down to that minute mark. So because this is two-sided, we're just gonna watch for that.
All right, I can get some work done in a minute.
You can do it.
Try to goblet this time. Just make sure whatever weight you're using, it's not pulling you forward. You don't want to get that shoulders over that front knee. You want to keep your shoulders over your hips. That's what makes it a squat.
Oh, I might run out of time here.
Not me. I planned it out right.
I'm in the groove here of the cookie.
Woo! Hey, hey, hey. Sweating, coach. Got the July sweats happening.
Yeah, it's summer.
It is definitely summer.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Great stuff. All right.
All right, the next one we are going to do is going to be a banded row. This can be done from the standing position. I like, for the one we were about to do, I like doing it from the seated position. I'm gonna try it doubled up like this. This might be a bit much.
Ooh.
So, here's what you're gonna do. Pull all the way back to the ribs. Halfway forward, back, all the way forward, all the way back. So it's half to full, but you're starting from the back position. It's not half and then full from the forward position. Big difference.
All right, I'll have to watch this.
All right, so pull all the way back to the ribs.
Okay.
Then halfway forward,
Okay.
back, all the way forward.
Gotcha.
All the way back. It keeps more tension in the muscles.
All right, so the half part is the part closest to your body.
Correct. This is one of those where each half to full counts as one.
Oh boy. Well, I wasn't counting at all, so.
You're at like 7.
I was so focused on my half to full that I forgot to count.
Depending on the tension in your band, that might be a 6. It might be an 8 to 10. It might be a 10 to 12. Okay. Any more than 12, then you get in more into endurance. We're looking for strength. So try to get that 8 to 12 mark. This is literally holding myself up. Otherwise I'd be leaning back. This is me just trying to maintain my good posture.
There you go. All right. Sitting up tall.
Pull back, half, all the way forward. Pinch those shoulder blades. If you can't get it all the way back to the ribs, then find a way to loosen it or lighten it up a little bit. You want to get that full pinch between those shoulder blades.
And I know it sounds a little bit weird, but try to move through your elbows. So think about the elbows as the point that's moving, because that will help you pull more than pull from your hands, which sometimes gets the biceps working. We really want to focus on our back muscles.
That's right. Pull through your elbows. Weird trainer tip number 37.
Weird but true.
That's it. If you can bend and pull here versus squeezing really tight and pulling, makes a lot of difference in where that force originates.
Right. If you think about taking your elbows and maybe try to touch it to the wall behind you, that's a good cue. All right, here we go.
I'll start at that minute mark. I'm gonna give myself a little.
Give us a few seconds to.
When my upper lip starts sweating, that's when I know it's.
That's when you know it's a good
That's when you know
sweat.
it's good.
All right. Here we go.
Half to all the way forward. Pinching. Oh, it burns. Bands have a completely different feel than like a weight.
Right.
You know, I always think I could get probably 2 more reps with a band, and sometimes the weight you just can't.
Yeah.
But the band makes it so hot in the muscle. So I'm just like, I don't want to. It just burns.
I was gonna say, this is starting to feel like a therapy session.
Oh. Woo!
Ooh. feeling the heat, that's for sure. Good to go.
And time.
Good to go.
Woo, get yourself a drink.
Now we can get rid of our bands.
That's right, now we can get rid of them. All right, the next one we are going to do. We haven't done these for a few months, but I remember when we did do these earlier in the year, people loved them. It is the Sumo Deadlift. So sumo, gotta have your toes turned out, feet wide, and then you're sinking your hips back as if I was going to try to touch the wall behind me. Grab a hold of the weight, push into the heels and outsides of your feet, stand up nice and tall, and then butt goes way back and then stand up, okay? But way back and stand up.
And sometimes if you're just starting to you know, figure this out, just doing it unweighted and getting that
hinge,
hip hinge movement is a good idea before you start throwing.
As opposed to the squat where your shoulders stay above your knees, that's more like a plie. We want to sink back and up. If you have a light kettlebell, you can try this single-handed, but you aren't allowed to twist.
And this will be
This is a 10 to 12, yeah. For most people, they're going to be able to get 10 to 12 with this one. Slow and controlled.
Oh boy.
Socks on turf on this one is...
I usually take my, when I'm not in front of people, socks are gone in an instant with these.
Yeah.
Otherwise, too much sliding.
My toenails aren't painted, so I'm keeping my socks on.
You don't have your summer look, huh?
I don't have my summer nails done.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, yes. And check in. Just make sure you're feeling it in those glutes, because then you know, okay, check. I've got the hinge pattern going.
You don't want it in this part. Feel it in the back part.
Right.
Might be a little bit more towards the outside. Who knows where you're feeling? Just feel it in the back side of the body. A lot of people at the top of their hinge, I see this, they try to push their hips forward. There's no need. You want to go up. So if you can't push up any farther, you're done.
Oh boy. Oh. Feeling that.
Woo! Because you got the big weight. Big weight on that one.
Still sliding though.
Yeah.
Like, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Whew.
I'm surprised at how much we actually do slide on this turf.
No.
It's
we
pretty significant.
I think we gotta get some socks with little
Grippies on them, little grippy socks. Wrap a few mini bands around our feet. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Hinge, push that butt way back. Good. You also have to make sure your feet are wide enough. I see some people, when they try to do the sumo deadlift or even a sumo squat, and their feet are really narrow.
We're down to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, if someone was just going fast.
You just like the sumo deadlift.
I just love hinge work in general.
Woo!
Yes, I do love sumo deadlift. It's a fun variation.
All right, 10 more seconds, and then we're resting and recovering.
We'll not be using this for our power finish.
Yeah. If you got out a heavy weight, you can put the heavy weight away. Please don't use it for what I'm about to demonstrate. Great time to get some water. Or your delicious grape Celsius.
Whatever keeps you going.
That's right. All right. We're repping all kinds of stuff. Metabolic nutrition, my zone. We got perform better.
Yeah. Go performance.
If you want a shameless plug of your company, just send us a t-shirt. We'll do it. That's it.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. I do a lot of shopping at Amazon.
Under Armour.
Yeah, Under Armour. I got my High-Leat socks on. You can tell me I'm not opposed to it. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. This is I like this one. It is gonna take a little getting used to. So if you're not going really fast week 1, I'm good with that. Okay? I would rather you have perfect technique than poor technique really fast. Poor technique really fast ends up in injury. Great technique, we can then over time speed that up. Here's what we're gonna do, watch. It's gonna be a rotational clean. I have to rotate, kind of corkscrew down to the floor. From here, I'm going to do a clean, and then I'm going to rotationally press it in the opposite direction, okay? I turn my foot, I turn my hip, everything rotates, okay? So it's this zigzag pattern. We are gonna do 6, rest for 15 seconds. 6 from the other side, rest for 30. Got it? Now when you grip it, rip it off the floor. If you try to do it slow and you go, coach, how do I do it? Like, it doesn't work. You gotta pull it, punch it.
This is power.
Power.
So push those feet into the floor. Drive.
Cool. I'm ready. I'm starting non-dominant hand.
100%.
I'm starting non-dominant hand. 6. Ready and begin. Oh.
Get the heat, Bill.
15 seconds. 15 seconds, and then we'll get the other side.
It'll go fast.
It goes by quick.
It does. Oh boy.
And that was it.
Okay.
Other side. Make sure you're twisting.
For this
No.
to be effective.
No. That's the thing about power. Power can be body weight and be effective, right? Yeah. Broad jumps, vertical leaps.
Right.
You don't need a whole lot of weight. These rotational movements, clean into a rotational press, full body control necessary. All right.
Oh boy.
That's been 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
It goes fast.
Goes by quick.
Great in theory.
All right. Ready and begin. Clean. Press.
Oh boy.
15 seconds. Yikes.
Good thing it was just 2 sets we stuck with.
Yeah. Now if it's towards the end of the month and you want to get in a third set, go for it.
Right.
Go for it. Maybe you know that you have a time. Maybe you know you have a birthday party and you're going to have a cupcake tomorrow. Get a third set in. My brother's birthday's this month.
We know how your brother likes to eat.
Not sweets, though.
And what he likes to eat.
Yes. Ah. Holy cow, Coach. You and your craziness. You and your craziness. Now that actually is a very, very good exercise. I love that rotational power. It's a great one. If you have a kid that's an athlete and they do any type of throwing sports, baseball, it could be football, softball, lacrosse, all those, anything that it's all rotational. Swimming actually is so much rotational. And so often in weight rooms, in high school weight rooms, they focus on these power cleans and things like that. It does build power, but it's hard to find a sport where there's not rotational. Volleyball, tennis. Mm-hmm. And it's one of the directions that they're missing. They're missing.
Yeah. Good point.
You ready to stretch?
Yes.
I talk because I need to.
I know.
To give myself time. All
Give
right.
yourself a minute.
What's our first?
Let's do some standing stretches today.
All right, let's get that quad.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Let's get that quad stretched.
I can always tell when my quads are tight, and split squats especially.
Yeah.
My back leg starts to like kind of clench up.
And let's get the other side.
Sometimes it feels like the work is happening in that leg because it just doesn't.
Doesn't want to let
The
go.
muscle doesn't want to move.
And we're going to put one leg out in front and sink back. So this is stretching the hamstring, everything we did with those sumo squats.
Deadlifts.
And the deadlifts, I mean the sumo deadlifts.
Well, and
And switch sides.
warm up as well and our stability.
So we're going to go hands down to the floor. Widen your feet so that you can get your hands underneath of your shoulders. It doesn't count if they're way out underneath your eyeballs. Get them underneath your shoulders. And from here, we're going to rotate. We're going to hold it 3, 2, 1. And back down. Let's go to the other side. Up. And hold it. 3, 2, 1. And down. Up again. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Slowly come up so you don't get dizzy. Okay? Now we're going to push our hips forward and lean back. And let's lunge all the way out to one side. Feel in the inner part of those legs. Whatever side you're lunging to, reach that arm up and over the body, and you'll feel that stretch all through your ribs, lower back a little bit, and one up. I can only do that one for so long.
Yeah.
Lunge other side. Arm up and over. And relax. Let's take our palm facing up. That's important. Palm facing up. And twist. Open up that shoulder and chest.
I love this one. That's so good.
And let's get the other side. and relax. High five, coach.
High five.
High five.
To you guys
there.
out there.
Monday, you got it done. Just make a mental note of getting every Monday. I'm going to hit every Monday. If you can do that, it's amazing what the rest of the week happens fitness-wise. Okay, never miss that Monday. If you have to get it, you're like, gosh, I always get stuck at work on Mondays, or the kids always have a game on Mondays. You might have to get up a little bit earlier, get your workout done in the morning when it's quiet in the house, the kids aren't even up yet, right? You haven't opened your inbox yet, at least you shouldn't have opened your inbox yet. Get that workout done. A lot of people tell me, Corey, I'm not a morning person. It doesn't have to be a perfect workout. Just doing that workout, it might be 5 pounds lighter than you normally would do, but guess what? If you skip it, then you got nothing done. You got no benefit from it. So even being a little bit more sleepy and maybe not lifting the heaviest weight that you possibly could is better than skipping it and missing that workout entirely. So never miss a Monday. Got anything from Coach?
I think you covered it.
Okay.
That's great.
I talk a lot. Talk a lot.
I've heard that around somewhere.
All right, enough of that. We'll keep that to ourselves. If you like the workout, hit like. If you have comments, please comment, share, subscribe, all the things that you can do on YouTube. The more the merrier in these. Have a great rest of your Monday, and we will see you at the next workout.